I want to do I want to do this quick video in reference to a comment that one of the people viewed one of my videos. His YouTube name is Ron Sampson. He put a link in my comment section of a video he did. I just watched it, and he was talking. He was just. It was a video about a response that he had put on another video that he was responding to, but pardon me. But I wanted to not necessarily do a response video, but kind of piggyback off something he said that was very important. And he was talking about how he went to different places: Poland, Italy, Spain, or at the least experienced people from these areas, and how he was saying how he tends to get more kindness and sweetness from non-black women as opposed to majority of black women, because he did state in there that he does get he has experienced some kindness and sweetness from black women, like I have. But I believe he is from the UK, is what he said. Brother, definitely if I'm incorrect with, if you see this video and I'm incorrect with stating that, I believe you said you were from the UK, but you were originally like from the Caribbean. But if I'm wrong with that information, by all means, once I post this video up, please correct me. Because the last thing I want to do is put out false information. But anyways, he was talking about his experiences, and I thought it would be kind of neat to kind of say, you know what, this brother's from across the pond. I'm from New York, upstate New York, and we've experienced the same things, and it's amazing. You know, when I talk about these things, certain people, some black women, some black dudes, they like to pretend like what I'm saying is, oh, that's just your experience. How is it that black men from all over this country, all over the world, say that they've experienced the same type of cold shoulder, get the F out my face behavior from majority of black women? Now, we all can honestly say we have found some kind, sweet black women. I've dated a few in my past, married to one. You know, so it's out there, but you have to look for it so hard. And in general, trying to find a good person is hard these days. And then black men, you know, you can tell me if I'm wrong. You can comment in the comment section if I'm wrong. We almost have a doubly added pressure, because not only do we have to find someone sweet, kind, and that would make us happy, we have to find it within our own race or be called names. And when majority of your women don't know anything about being kind, being sweet, being loving, that makes it doubly hard. And not saying that black men have to abide by this unwritten rule, but it's almost like this unwritten rule that is forced down our throat from young boys, that we cannot explore our options. But if they explore their options, it's because there's not enough good black men. But that same logic can never be used when it's a black man who's outside dating out or married outside of his race. It can't be there's just not enough good black women. It's just that you weren't looking in the right place. And why should you have to look? If a majority of black women were so great, you should be able to walk out the house and stumble into a sweet, kind black girl. He talked about his experiences of how a lot of the women told him to fuck off, go get away from him, and that a lot of the non-black women were very welcoming. Just today, right? I did a video about customer service and the difference between the black woman when I would go there and the white woman. Now, the last couple times I've gone in there, the white, well, there's, like I said, there's two white women, but she was busy doing something else, so the one has been helping me the last couple times I've been in there. And, like, it's like going to see a friend. I don't know this female. I just know that, the last time I was in there, I was a little bit down because, I was going through issues with the basement. We paid this plumber all this money to fix our sub pump hole. He didn't finish the job, never told us. We get a heavy rainstorm and the basement's flooded, So I ran into the bank to draw out some money because I had to bowl on Tuesday night. So I draw out what I had to pay for my dues. And, she could see it on my face and just started just talking to me, and so I said, well, I'm going through this, da 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 da. And so I go in today to get a check to pay for my son's child care, and she see me walk through the bank, whatever. She's like, oh, hey, how you doing? How's your basement? It's like that kind of thoughtfulness to just extend the olive branch of kindness. That's not something that, as a black man, I can honestly say I've ever gotten a lot from my own women, from black women of my race. It's very rare to find a thoughtful black woman. Very rare. And that's why I always say, and I've said it in videos before, if you are a black man and you have a good black woman, you have a black woman that is sweet, kind, would help you out, just be by your side and be that crutch in a time of need, don't fuck her over, dude. Because not only are you fucking her up to make her probably not be that kind of person anymore, you are now taking away from another brother who probably needs exactly what you have, and you're throwing it away because you want to do whatever. It's a shame that among our race, no matter where we are on the earth, that us black men have the same problems no matter where we are when we are around black women. The majority of them. It's very sad to me. And I always struggle with this because I have 3 sons. And for as much as I want my sons to bring me home grandbabies that look like me, look like them, look like, the black woman that they had them with, it's going to be damn near impossible for them to find that amongst their own people. Unless there's a systemic, ground-shaking, earth-shattering move by black women themselves to stop perpetuating this strong, independent bullshit that doesn't exist, to be that sweet, loving, nurturing, tender, wouldn't set foot to hurt an ant or a fly type woman. And I don't know. I don't have an answer. I can't rationalize that to my sons, to be unhappy for the sake of unity that doesn't exist. But either way, check out the brother's page. The link will be in the description to that video. Hopefully the brother doesn't mind me taking that one little snippet of what he was talking about and kind of piggybacking off of that and just kind of sharing my experiences. And again, this is why I started doing videos like this for men, and particularly for black men, because in society we have been marginalized so much that we don't have a voice. And every time we do have someone that tries to speak up for us, we get shouted down and called names and almost shamed into being silent about how we feel about the current situation. We get told that we need to step up and man up, and then when we step up and man up, if we don't step up and simp up, then we are chopped down, we're called names, we're all types of things, as opposed to let's address the real issues that's going on in the community. But things won't change until the women decide to change. And that's a fact. You can keep making babies, but that's not going to change the fabric. It has to be overhauled. It has to be destroyed and rebuilt. Because every time I hear comments talking about what happened in slavery, look, none of us went through slavery. There might be some remnants of what happened back then happening now, but it's not enough to make us treat each other like shit. That's one thing I really wish we'd stop doing.